What is up, guys? It's your boy Lance, aka Kame Paimon, back at it again. This time it's something new. Okay, have you ever thought about, damn, this dude's a whale? How the hell can I beat this guy? It's like such a pain in the ass. It's like all he does is just top up money and just keep beating me over and over and over again. Like, when can I beat this dude? Well, look no further, my guys and my girls. Today we're gonna cover how to beat whales accounts as a free-to-play player. Now, as a disclaimer, this account isn't completely free-to-play because the account's owner, Mikha, she actually invested into one paid option only, which is the Tank Top Master Keepsake that you can see here. Although, according to her, it doesn't really do much aside from boosting damage a little bit and adding a 10% to the shield buff. So just give me a little leeway with this to mess around. Let's just consider this a free-to-play account. It doesn't even have a Carnage Keepsake, so yeah, this is about as good as a scenario for a free-to-play player to observe a high-ranking account. Okay, so first I'm gonna change the main LU. Bam. Bam. Okay, here we go. So the BP is about 6 mil. This is a day 1 server, yeah. But definitely you'll be able to achieve this if you put in enough effort, I guess. And she's rank 2 in arena, and the only person higher than her is within the same club, but this dude is a mega whale. So like, yeah. We can probably try a few challenges, I guess. Let's just see the result of a battle. Okay, so this dude Offie's been attacking her, so let's just watch a replay and see how it went. Okay, let's see actually what actually made her win. Okay, Garo's doing work. Okay, Dennis is dead. Okay, so this dude Offie's whole team outspeeds Mikha's team. Whoa, the respect from CK and Zombie Man actually did so much work. Okay, Garo's dead. See, CK doesn't have KS, but look at that, guys. This is a free-to-play account, by the way. And looks like this dude's a whale because you see he has King, Metal Knight, and he's higher BP than her also. So, y'all need to like not give yourself some credit, you know, if you manage to take down a whale. It's definitely possible, but at the same time, you're not going to beat a whale if your BP gap is way too far. So the first thing I recommend to you is to work with your BP. Let's have a look in this. Wins is a whale as well. I know him as well. Let's attack Ching, who's also a club member from SG. So yeah, Tatsu very strong. So let's see how it fares against Mikha's LU. So far not good actually. Speed 1 Tank Top Master on both sides, so very heavy shield. Ultra out Tatsu, that's gonna do a shit ton of damage. Whoa, look at that, that's just Garo's. Oh my goodness. What is that? This cannot be a free-to-play Garo. What in the world? Holy. Guys, are you looking at this? That's Ultra Alt TK, by the way. So the team shield generator is alright. Speed 1 Tank Top Master again. Okay, this might be a bad thing because it's also only one character, but we'll see. Arrow again. Boom. Okay. Look at that. This is a majority free-to-play account, by the way. Okay, in my opinion, I don't think Tank Top Master KS can give such a big gap between these two accounts. That's just my current observation. It might be a big gap, but the enemy also has Tank Top Master KS. So pretty much seems to be free-to-play player can catch up to Whale, definitely, but it definitely takes a hell of a lot of better management, and I feel like most definitely you will be able to. So after this, we're going to have a look at how she invested into certain materials such as gears, talents, because those are considered limited resource. So we'll have a look. See, not bad. Solid victory. Okay, so let's have a look at what she invested. Okay, first on her Carnage. So skill level 15. Okay. It is recommended that you throw in skill books only to characters who maximize HP. So things like Carnage, Tank Top Master, Garrow is fine also, Zombie Man. The rest not really, I think. Janice is fine. Usually anybody in your main LU, as long as you're not regularly using the character, you should stop at limit 9. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. You can refer to the guide in the global One Punch Man global server. I will put the link in the description below. So let's have a look at the overall stats. So limit break 5. So not really high. Standard CKs around in this server is about 5 to 6. So I think this is average for a CK. There are a couple other players who have CK6. This is the shining light for her team, I think. Tank Top Master 5. So yeah, let's have a look at the talent. So talent tree has been unlocked, and then the what I would say signature talent, which is the most important for talent tree. Tank Top Master has Perseverance, which is a 50% chance to stay in the fight, triggering Unyielding. So most tankers have this. Carnage has it. Tank Top Master has it. Meanwhile, characters like Garo have something similar to Tatsumaki and Golden Ball, which is True Strike. So when attacking a character above 80% HP, 12% of the attack is converted into extra damage. This scales with the level of the skill. So in my honest opinion, it is definitely not impossible for a free-to-play player to catch up, but you need to understand what is the meta, and you need to understand which characters, like let's say you're a free-to-play player, but you over-invested into a character. Let's say you over-invested into Amai. Amai is a good character for PvE, but he doesn't have much use in PvE, but not much use in PvP, aside from being a sniper. And then nowadays players are quite cunning. They put their Carnage Kabuto at the back, or they put their Tank Top Master at the back to protect against Amai sniping. So what do you do if you over-invest into a character? For characters such as Amai and Beast King, I suggest you just maintain them like that, and then you just shift your resources to other characters. Because you already understand that you've over-invested, but you cannot do anything about it. You are not going to reverse your Amai mask. Please do not do that. I highly recommend against it. Because if you do not have Boros, you basically are unable to clear events. Because you do not have a high single damage nuker in your team. Let's say you over-invested into Golden Ball, or you invested into Sky King. Let's say you put Sky King talent 3. It sounds stupid, but probably some of you have done it. On accident or on purpose, it doesn't matter. What you can do is you can invest into a reversion card. Yeah, you see here Mikha has one. I won't reverse the character to show you guys, but yeah. Just click the card and then you'll be able to select whether you want to do it as partial or you want to do it as 100%. I recommend you go for partial if you do not have spare diamonds. If you do, then you can go for the 100%. You'll be able to collect all your gold as well as certain materials back. Okay, down to the nitty gritty. Let's have a look at her CK. So, Kabuto armor, as I said before, is 2-star. She doesn't have the keepsake, but it's essential that you maximize health on characters like CK and Tank Top Master. So yeah, definitely go for 4 stars on the HP bar. And then for other characters, her Amai is her only nuker, so it has to be 4-star. Her Garo has reached 2-star because there's no keepsake, and 3-star because of the martial arts badge, which is quite common because if you do tournament, you'll be able to either collect shards, or when you get the chest through tournament, you might get extra shards. Other sources of martial artist badge is club contest. When you open the shard box, you might have a small chance of dropping. So yeah, definitely in this meta, in Zombieman meta, having extra health is a must. Especially with the introduction of Garo, because Garo actually does a ridiculous amount of damage. As you can see, his attack stat 232. Okay, in my opinion, this is on the lower side of Garo, but then I'm comparing to Whales. If you're looking at free to play, I think this is quite decent already. It's not really that far away from her Amai, which is considered a nuker. So yeah, quite good. Now for gears. Now everybody has been asking this and asking for a revelation onto what Garo preferred setup is. Okay, as stated before many times, you have multiple options to run with Garo, but the most preferred is Night Gear, full set, 2 attack, 2 HP, or 3 attack, 1 HP. Some people might want to run speed on Garo, that is fine. Some people don't. Some people prefer the traditional way, keep Garo at spot 2, 3, or 4, and then let the other characters go first, and then let Garo focus on setting up for the second round. So if you can see in this lineup, Garo is speed 2. So it's not necessary for Garo to be first speed, but at the same time, you want him to be fast enough to at least maintain speed with the enemy, because nuke comms are quite common in C now. So things like Tatsumaki with Ultra All, Kings. So you need something that can match speed at least, or not you're just going to get more or less nuclear. So if you do not want to invest in speed, you need to invest in health. So if you do not want to kill fast, you need to make sure you can outlast the burst. So Mikha has gone for the outlast the burst. You don't see any speed gears on her, but her Garo is still fast because Garo's base speed seems to be considerably high. So attack, HP, attack, attack, HP, attack. So she more or less has attack substat on all her gears. Attack stat or substat, my bad. And then she has 1 gear with damage rate. So I think this is a very strong Garo gear setup. But let's say you do not have this. In my opinion, it's better for you to go for after a set rather than a broken set. Because I think the set effects make up a lot compared to a broken set. Like let's say you're going for Gangster, the extra damage on your 30% damage if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yeah, 35% of the attacker's attack. So you're dealing an extra 35% damage on your auto attacks, which is ridiculous. So imagine if you don't have a full set of Gangster set that's attack oriented, I'm so sorry, but you might have to use a broken set. It's not bad, but you lose the bonus of a set effect, which is honestly a shame, but it's not too bad, I would say. Okay, and then everybody's also asking about the new buff gear. Now, the problem with buff gear is that I've never experienced it myself, but from what I understand, it's more or less a passive. Think of it as gears, but you lock into your character. Yeah. So it's pretty good, I would say. If you're lucky enough to get good drops, blue gears are common. I would say orange is definitely lucky, but you know, HP on Garo plus attack 15%, ridiculous, absolutely disgusting. So for Tank Top Master, as you can see, it's very worth to open his talent tree, although it's quite hard, not going to lie. Talent tree is considered a talent with diminishing returns, so you should not over invest into this because you're just going to end up wasting resources more likely than not. So unlock the unyielding and then get out of there. Same with CK, unlock the unyielding, get out of there. Now with Garo, definitely sharp sword sigil. You can also go for ruthless because you're going to inflict internal injury anyway. So you're going to proc this quite often. Proc this enemy character receives 7,500 extra damage when attack for the first time. So to my understanding, you'll be able to inflict 7,500 extra damage when you attack a character for the first time. So if Garo attacks every character once, does that mean that he inflicts 7,500 extra damage on each character, or is it the first character only? I'm not too sure, but I'll link it down in the description once I find out. But if it's the former, that's pretty disgusting. And you should also prioritize purple stars on Garo, because he is considerably disgusting in terms of meta. If you didn't get Garo, fret not. You should be saving up your black tickets. You can either pull gold or you can save for, because it is speculated that the next LSSR will be RMG, Red Mosquito Girl, or some people call her Scarlet Storm. So yeah, do be careful with your expenditure on black tickets. It's quite a scary state in C right now, so I wish you all the best. Let me just show you other gears first. So Tank Top Master, preferred set is Primal, especially if you have Ultra Op. If you don't, Primal is still good because it procs with his ultimate, so you deal extra damage to the person at the back and at the front, if I'm not mistaken. No, the person at the back. No, you see, the main target also takes an equal amount of extra damage, so front and the back get extra damage, so it's really, really good, especially for a row attacker. So HP. Why HP? Some of you might be asking, you know, not everybody knows why. Okay, I'll show you why. Tank Top Tackle deals 188% attack each time to each enemy in a column and grants tenacity to self and allies in the same row. Absorbs damage of 30% own HP. So this shield actually scales with your HP. So imagine 30% of 1,763,000 HP. That is a lot. 10% is already 176,000. So 30% is that times 3. That's quite a tenacious shield. So if you don't have Silver Fang, or even if you have Silver Fang but you just want a thick shield to protect your backline, Tank Top Master Speed 1, very good. Carnage. Okay, this is the most controversial character because a lot of people who have him are really considered lucky because a lot of people don't have him, and the people that don't have him tend to be really salty that they don't have him. In my honest opinion, I cannot say much about not having Carnage because in every account I played, I've had Carnage, but you can substitute him for a different tank. Let's see. Alloy works to an extent. If you really need a filler, Alloy works. Alloy also works as a shield generator, but yeah, it's very hard to replace Carnage. But you know who can? Goketsu, which is the next LSSR coming. According to the schedule in China, I'm not too sure whether he will be next or RMG or Metal Bat. Metal Bat. He's not coming. Yeah, but yeah. Free to play players, If you have CK, that's very very good. If you don't have CK, I'm really really sorry. You might want to pull for Goketsu. Because he's okay. To sum it up, Goketsu is basically an AoE CK. So he does damage in AoE range and he heals. So, but his heal value is not as high as CK. CK goes up to 35% with Ultra Ult if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with Ultra Ult is 35%. With normal ult it's 20%. So it's the same. It's the same as Goketsu. So yeah, if you do not have Carnage, invest into Goketsu as your next LSSR. Unless the next LSSR is RMG, then go for RMG. Great Mosquito Girl, it's very worth. Okay guys, I think I've showcased enough. I showed you the talents, showed you the gears, showed you Garo, showed you what Garo's capable of. Let's just end it with an arena battle. Oh wait, I haven't showed you peak arena. My bad. Okay, this will be the last thing. So yeah, I am Mikha is on top 9 on hero side and top 15 on monster side. So as a free-to-play player, that's quite admirable. Okay, for hero side, now you might be thinking, why Moomin Rider? It's like, doesn't make any sense. It's like, what? Okay, let's have a view of why she uses Moomin Rider. Okay, so this team quite strong. As you can see, it's a nuke comp. You have Metal Knight as well as King. So King -2 energy, and then King has keepsake. You can see with the speaker. Justice Crash. And then Garo, boom, 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 boom. Wow, sick. Both Garos are sick. But yeah. Now you can see why Zombie Man is meta. You look at the healing, like both teams are more or less regaining all their health. So as you can see, right, the enemy is more likely than not a whale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LSSRs. The only non-LSSR is Mr. Alloy over here. So pretty much this free-to-play account is stacking quite well into a whale account. Does Garo die? No, it doesn't. Oh, Garo's passive triggered the unyielding. So pretty sick. So it looks bad at this point. And then the Tank Top Master ults and then thick shield. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, and the Garo takes out Metal Knight. Okay, from this view, it looks like, oh no, Mikha's gonna lose. Sorry if you can hear a bit of background noise, my neighbor is doing renovation. But damn, look at that, Mikha is actually out-sustaining the team and she's slowly whittling down everyone. And that Tank Top Master shield is just not even budging, you know? Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. See, oh, it just took Silverfang's whole ultimate without phasing and it's over. So guys, definitely you'll be able to climb as a free-to-play player, but you need to understand where your resources need to be invested to. So I wouldn't say beg you lah, but I highly recommend you have a look at the guides in the global server on Discord, and also please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm quite an active member in the community. If you want more information on your lineup, if you want adjustments, let me know, PM me. If you want to be part of the video, let me know. I'll feature you within the next few weeks. I've already got a running schedule now. I'll have live Clash content for you next week. Thanks so much. Peace out everyone.